So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to make a plant-based chili. Well, how I like to make my plant-based chili. So recently I was in the kitchen, experimenting, and I came up with this recipe that wound up being really, really tasty. This is my second time making it. Why not share it on YouTube? So with that said, right on into it. So I got everything prepared here. I got everything squared away. We have the onions, green peppers, and red peppers already washed and clean. We got the kidney beans here. We got a cup of mushrooms. We've got chickpeas. I would say about a cup for that too. We've got flax seeds, pecans, and walnuts. And I got all of them mixed together in this bowl right here. And then just for a little bit more flavor, we've got tomato basil, we've got tomatoes and cilantro. And you're also gonna need one of these McCormick original chili packets, along with a mild chili seasoning packet, the Simple Truth Organic, or your chili flavoring of choice. And last but not least, of course, you're gonna need some tomato sauce. So we got 2 cans of tomato sauce here as well. And some spring water. So let's jump right on into it. So the first thing that you're gonna do to make this plant-based chili is you're going to take all of your mushrooms, your cup of mushrooms, drop them in the blender. Got some more in there. Come on, mushrooms, come on, get all in here. Then we're gonna take the chickpeas. We're gonna drop these chickpeas in there. We're gonna take our mixture of flax seeds, walnuts, and pecans. We're gonna put this in there too. And then we're gonna drop a little bit of tomato basil pasta sauce in there, just to add some additional texture and flavor to it. I would say, what is that, about a half a cup or something? I'm just eyeballing it. Then you're gonna add some cilantro, about a handful of cilantro, and some water. And this water kind of just helps it blend up a little bit more. And I pour the water in to about half of the ingredients. So now I'm gonna blend all of this together. Okay, we're gonna blend this together. Let's just watch it do its thing. Hold on. Let me put this down here. And as you can see, it's a pasty texture. It is like a paste, but it's a little thick. Okay, and this is going to be our replacement ground beef. So you can see, this is what it looks like. I know it may look a little crazy, but it tastes delicious. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna drop this inside of our pan. Now, as that's cooking on the stove, the replacement ground beef and the green peppers, onions, and red peppers, I figured I'd discuss a little bit about why I chose some of the ingredients that I chose for the ground beef in particular. So the flax seeds. Flax seeds reduces breast cancer risk. It lowers cholesterol, reduces inflammation. It prevents hot flashes. So if you're somebody that's dealing with menopause, this is helpful for that. It stimulates hair growth. It's good for healthy skin. It lowers hypertension. It's a source of protein, fiber, and omega fatty acids from plants. It also improves breast health, protects against breast disease, and it's a benefit for normal ovulation, hormonal balance, and PCOS. Now, walnuts. Walnuts are great for lowering cholesterol. It provides healthy fats, copper, protein, anti-inflammatory. It improves brain health. It provides nutrients, reducing heart disease risk and also cancer. Mushrooms are potassium based. It's full of fiber. It's a good source of vitamin C, antioxidants. It is also said to be, research says that it's a preventative for heart disease, Alzheimer's, cancer, and diabetes. And lastly, pecans. Pecans are full of vitamins. It's a source of fiber, good for your heart, high in copper, zinc, and thiamine. So all of these nuts and seeds are ingredients that are really beneficial to your health in general. There's so many different benefits to all of these different seeds and nuts and things like that. And it just adds that extra flavor, that extra boost. And if you've been doing plant-based for a while, you already know the deal. But for the people that are like myself, that are just now taking this journey and trying new things when it comes to eating healthy, these are just a couple of facts to your awareness. Now, let's get back right on into it. So I didn't brown my mushroom or my plant-based ground beef all the way through. I just browned it a little bit, as you can see, but it's starting to look a little bit more like ground beef. One of the things that I try not to do is cook it all the way through, because you want to keep the nutrients and keep the flavor in the food as well. So what I did is I cooked the pepper and the green pepper and onions a little bit, just soft enough, just to soften it up. And the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add my seasoning to the plant-based ground beef. Okay, there we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add the McCormick seasoning. This is about a half a pack. I'm going to add that to it. And we're going to add the mild seasoning mix to it. So a whole packet of the mild, I probably should have put a half of this because that's a lot of seasoning, but nevertheless, I like to mix them together because this gives you more of like a spicy flavor, and the regular mild seasoning, it kind of, gives it a different flavor. So both of those together taste pretty good to me. I put that in there, and then we're gonna add the tomato sauce. And we're going to mix that up. It's looking a little bit like Sloppy Joe right now. Anybody that has Sloppy Joe right there, add Sloppy Joe before, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know. For my Sloppy Joe eaters out there, shout out to y'all. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put our kidney beans in. Depending on how much kidney beans you like, I'm gonna go ahead and put the full can in here. Now, one of the things that is important when it comes to cooking is making sure that you clean off your ingredients before you put them in, for sure. I like to rinse my beans off, you know, because they've been in that can and everything. And the last thing I'm going to put in, well, not the last, the next thing that I'm going to put in is tomatoes. So I like to use the cherry tomatoes. I chopped them in half. There's just a few of them. Mix those in there as well. I could have cut those up a little bit more smaller, but it's all good. And then the last thing that I'm going to add in is the vegetables. So I'm mixing this all together, and that is it. That's pretty much it. You let this simmer. I'll probably let this simmer for another good 10 minutes or so. Now, the final ingredient that I didn't show that I also like to add to my chili is minced garlic. Using some of this spice, minced garlic. Garlic has a lot of benefits, antioxidants and things like that as well, that I like to add to my food. And there you have it. That's pretty much it. I'm throwing some Texas toast in the oven to go with my chili, and I am pretty much ready to eat. And this is the finished product, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this recipe today. I hope that you find it delicious. If you do, be sure to drop a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are about it. If there's anything you think I should add to this recipe or do better in the future, whatever the case may be. Enjoy, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.